Looks like the mic's working. What's going on? Ladies and gents, a little late night action. Looks like Tommy put in some work today. Got a couple filled for us. Gonna start off with first little bit of Prism No Huddle for the football folks. Single box, pick your team for break 1285. And then I figure I'll go ahead and put everybody to sleep with the 4 million base cards coming up with the Series 2 break, combined with some Series 1 action. Seems like it's been forever since we've cracked some Prism. I expect some Kid Reporter card action. Always use those. Alright, finally ready to see what we ended up with here. which we're gonna just kind of smash through all the nonsense. Alright, looks like a Jordan Poyer lockdown disco. For the Bills, going to Mr. Miller. Quite a few folks in this one. We do have another box posting tomorrow. I already talked to Tommy about that. So we have been slacking on getting our tag list in order, so I apologize to everybody that may not have seen this one early. But hopefully we'll get that dialed in here sooner than later. Najee Harris rookie. There we go. Another rookie. Atlanta. New recruits. Kyle Pitts. And Disco. Base Disco. That one's going to go to Brian. Christian, that is. I don't know if there could be a couple Brians in here. No, just one. Alright, Zeke. All out for Dallas. Going to Ryan. Another base Disco. Who definitely is not up this late. It is a 3-day weekend, right? Everybody should be off tomorrow. Yeah, we might not have that many bankers in here. There's a Lance rookie for the Niners. Going to Jason. Alright, a little purple disco. Prescott. Dallas. Another one for Ryan. Number 235. Alright, Browns rookie. Jeremiah. Another base disco. Going to Adam. Alright, CJ Henderson. Jags. number to 50. Red Disco. That's going to David. Snagging them in the mini, it looks like. Hope everybody had a solid Father's Day today. The reason I wasn't around, I'm sure Tommy posted something, but managed to sneak down and visit one of my good buddies during his first Father's Day, plus a chance to see the new kiddo. So it was a fun little adventure. Mac Jones. Little disco action for New England. Going to Carlo, I believe. Coming out of nowhere. Been a long time, man. Another mini hitter. Alright, Jonathan Taylor. Colts. Number 279. Going to Ian. Oh, wow. Well, I knew it was a nice one, but I didn't know it was that nice. Steelers love lately. Gold Disco Auto. Najee Harris. Going to Isaac, who's also been on a little bit of a roll lately. Not too shabby. What's up, my man? Again, hope you had a good Father's Day. Sure, it's a little bit better now, as it's still technically Father's Day in some parts of the country. Not a bad box so far. What do we got? A little fireworks disco. Justin Jefferson, Minnesota. That's pretty cool, actually. Sharp looking insert for a base. Going to Steve. You know what, man? Good old Baker. What's going to happen there? How about some Eagles love? Going to Todd. It's not even hockey. Appreciate you hopping in on some randomness. Well, not really random. Getting your squad like you should be. Little Kenneth Gainwell. Another red disco. I think Philly's going to be interesting next year, that's for sure. 18 out of 50. Both of our squads are going to be a little interesting next year. No, my buddy actually busted out the grill. We had some really nice steak. I don't think I've had that nice a steak in a long time. So that was solid. I actually did just buy a little grill recently that I've been itching to get rolling. Alright, another red disco, Derwin James. Chargers, 29 out of 50. Going to Zach. Well, not a bad day. Managed to knock out. I mean, I figured Prism would fill fairly quickly for the most part. Glad to see that baseball finally managed to happen. I'm sure the minis were a big factor there, which is a plus, but maybe we can figure out a way to get that basketball going. I don't know what we're going to do there. I know Zach would like to see that one go down. Cam Newton, some more Patriots love. Another base disco. Just noticed that one's kind of a bunk corner on that top loader. Alright, still have a little bit of a stack to go here. See if there's any more monsters hanging out. How about a Josh Allen Brilliance disco? Some more Bills love for Butch. I have to say, the disco inserts are real sharp. Alright, Bills again. Another disco. Stephon Diggs. Another one for Mr. Miller. Fields rookie for the Bears. And a hype insert for the Chargers. I feel like all inserts should at least start with the base disco and all the Prism variations, because that is just sharp. Little Herbie love going to Zach. Jake Plummer. People give him a lot of grief. He actually did alright. And some more Philly love for Todd, Jalen Hurts. Disco action. And Bills again to close us out. Greg Rousseau, base disco rookie. Well, not a bad box. Sure hope our other one is just as nice. Probably going to be tough to top the ink. But we'll try, that's for sure. Alright, let's go ahead and run back the goodies for you. Starting with that gold disco Harris, Steelers rookie, number /10. James Jr., Chargers, red disco /50. Gainwell, another red. Eagles rookie. Jonathan Taylor, I'm not sure, light blue disco /79. There's that Mac Jones. Pats rookie. Just a base, but yeah, better than a kick to the junk. Henderson, another red. Jags. You know, buddy. Dak, purple disco /35 for Dallas. There's that Bills rookie Rousseau. Hurts for the Eagles. Herbie hype disco Chargers. Diggs, Bills. Allen, brilliance disco insert. Cam Newton, New England. Just put himself in a bad spot there. Jefferson, fireworks, Vikings. Jeremiah for Cleveland. Zeke, all out for Dallas. Pitts, new recruits. And Jordan Poyer, Bills. Not a bad box. Not a bad box. Alright guys, definitely appreciate the action. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and keep it rolling and knock out that Series 1 and Series 2. And that way you guys can just wake up to the good part of the action. As always, we will be talking to you soon.